Had an OBS issue that the team is trying to fix, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Actually, let's put. I like this. Check out the free Tops phone stand. How cool is that? You guys are going to see that poll and all its goodness. We're just going to deal with it. Yeah, I might be able to order you guys one. I don't know. All right, if you want another, I'll put this on the stage. There's plenty of baseball that's real close. But if you want to keep this football rolling, we can. Here's round 2 of it. I've been completely thrown off my game here. All right, this is MBB. $18.74. And also, don't forget about the 12 top-loaded cards for $10. Got to get those closed out so I can do the big giveaway. Eloy's live tonight. Batflip Hank is live tonight. And I'm trying to do that big 20-spot giveaway that includes some Topps Chrome Blasters, those football brake mats, the Topps Chrome football brake mats, and everything else. So grab the 12 top-loaded football single card bundle for $10, as many as you want. "45 minutes behind in prime daytime hours isn't ideal, but here we are." So what happened was everything went great yesterday with OBS and the district Streamcast tool, the plugin for OBS. Last night there was a Windows update, and today when I opened up OBS, it said that Windows wouldn't open it because it didn't recognize the source. So now we need to update the patch, and I was kind of caught off guard with that. So Eddie and the tech team at District are working on it. It doesn't sound like it's a quick fix, though, so I'm raw dogging it without OBS again today. So, and I've got hockey again tonight, so it's not, I can't sit here and wait forever and come back on later. Plus, like I said, Eloy and Batflip are on tonight. I've got their stuff loaded up as well, so we can get them closed. Eloy's on at 7 with WNBA Prism, and Batflip's got his baseball mixer. All right, let me pull up these orders and we'll get this football rolling. It's 6 Topps Chrome Blasters, 4 Select Blasters. Welcome all the new people. We can do a second round of it. And then if you weren't around yesterday, we're doing 12 top-loaded cards for $10 and then a bonus drawing attached to it. I'm basically cleaning out all my football singles inventory, all the show inventory. I bought a bunch of football singles from our buddies that were helping out with the show Saturday, Dan and Mitch and Caleb. And I'm burning up all my football singles, completely cleaning it out. It's 2,300 cards. We're going to give away 3 Topps Chrome Blasters, a couple football break mats, some of the Chrome football shopping bags, if you didn't see those yesterday, and some other stuff. So grab a pack of those. They're listed in the shop now. We've got 4 or 5 baseball breaks and a hockey break that are all close to filled too. So we'll get those rolling. Topps Chrome football continues to be crazy. The secondary market numbers on this stuff still absolutely bonkers. If you've got any hobby boxes, do not rip them. Brandon will be live this weekend from WrestleCon in Vegas. His breaks are posted. I've got them in our shop too for you guys to grab a spot and rip this weekend. Great pricing on his as well. So if you want to grab one, he'll be ripping that this weekend along with Chrome WWE. I've got that posted here. Furtman is live Friday night. I've got his breaks listed. What's up, Alex? Try to do a giveaway here if I get back on track. Welcome, Bradley. Bradley, how'd you find us? Jeff Wirtz has been here before. Nick Collier's been here before. Apologize for the delay, guys. Like I said, was trying to give the team a chance to get it resolved. All right, give me a chance to get this random rolling here for you. Oh, welcome back. Comets won last night in overtime. So they're about ready to win the division. FHUFIQ is your verification code on the teams. Here come your owners. And just for today, hopefully, going to go back to have to showing you the lineup here a couple times. Be ready to look at the screens. Trades will be open. Appreciate your patience. Like I said, since that patch update with OBS and that casting tool that District built, that patch, Brandon seems to be doing okay with streaming issues, and I thought things went okay yesterday too. So IMJNGG, here comes the list. Be ready to check out the screen. Remember, all cards ship, and we'll give you guys a chance to trade. For some reason, I tried to put it in landscape. That's not going to work. And now it's trying to spread them out too far. Let's make the cells too big. Huh, still doing it. Let's try that. Beautiful. All right, here comes the list. Trades open. Again, I apologize for the late start. Trades are open. We'll just call this Chrome Mixer 1. There's 10 left in round 2. It's 4 select and 6 Chrome. I thought the pricing was pretty fair. I didn't gouge you with the Chrome Football Premium. There's going to be some cases where I pay a little bit more for the Chrome Football, but should average out okay. All right, Patrick didn't see who he had. Patrick, you have the Cowboys. Anybody else not see? Yep, I'm sure everybody wants the Patriots. Patrick, did you copy Cowboys? All right. Anybody else? 9 left in round 2. I think I can run 4 rounds before I'm out of select. And then, like I said, guys, all the baseball, except for the Stadium Club Bowman's Best 2023 round 2 that I just posted round 2 on, everything else can go. It's the Stadium Club PYT has 13 left. The One Stadium Club Bowman's Best 2023 is full. Hockey's down to 5. The Bowman Draft single box random has 12 left. Bat Flips break for tonight has 13 left. I had another baseball, I thought. Oh, the Stadium Club Museum has 15 left. So all my other stuff's close as well. What's up, Peculiar Finds? Did you find anything peculiar today? All right, Andrew's holding the Pats. I'm not surprised by that. All right, can we hit some bangers at a retail today? So do we have Bucks for Steelers? So I just need both of you guys to confirm it. Just say Bucks for Steelers confirmed. Nick. Just like Aaron did there, Mojo. Bucks. Steelers. or Stillers, depending on where you're from. All right, I got Bucks for Steelers confirmed. Even in a couple hours, these breaks are small enough. I think we can rip a lot. Again, I can do 4 rounds of this football. Amber, you have... Yeah, I knew it would happen going back to iPhone only. Cardinals, Amber. Anybody else not see their team? That's fine. So if you guys walked in late, I wanted to go on at 1. But OBS worked fine yesterday. District created a patch that it's a streaming casting tool. Brandon tried it. It worked. Brandon helped me hook it up. It worked. I used it yesterday. It worked fine to stop that pixelation potato cam issue. Well, I ran a Windows update last night, and when I fired everything up today to go live, Windows said it didn't recognize the source, and it killed the plugin. And Eddie and the tech team are working on it, but after about 40 minutes, it was in my best interest to go ahead and go live this way, raw dogging it with just the iPhone, and let them do their thing without sitting there tapping my foot waiting. So, what's up, Ivan? Yeah. So if I wouldn't have run the Windows update, we probably would have been okay. Because I can't find the notification now, Ivan. But when I fired up, I saw a little notification window in the corner that said Windows did not recognize the source, and that was probably because of the update. I can't find that notification, but I'm pretty sure it said it didn't recognize the source. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just glad everybody was willing to show up in the middle afternoon like that. Yeah, Topps Chrome Blasters 99, guys. Mine are not priced at 99. Mine are not 99 bucks. If you want to help me out, grab my $10 12-pack and help me get rid of all my football singles. You'll be in the bonus drawing. You can win your own Chrome Blaster, and you can flip it for 99 bucks if you want. I will ship them sealed. I don't have to open them. I don't even have to take the packs out of the box. If you're one of the winners, you can win your own Chrome Blaster, and I'll ship it to you sealed. You can go flip it. All right, are we ready? All I have is Steelers and Bucks. Are we good to go? I'll put those back up over here. Hang on. So this is one of my Trust Me Bro specials, if you've been here before. Saturday at the show, I bought Mitch's singles inventory, Dan Crasium singles inventory, and Caleb's singles inventory, combined it with my singles inventory, and then brought it home and mixed it with all my show inventory and my other football that was here. I came up with 2,300 cards. So I'm making 190 12-card lots that I'm selling for 10 bucks each. There's printing plates. There's offensive die-cut linemen numbered to 99. There's some turds in there. There's guys not in the league. There's local guys in there. Prism base rookies. There's Darnold rookies, Mayfield, all kinds of crap. I'm telling you, when you get at the pack, if you comp it out and you don't like where you're at in relation to the 10 bucks, you can DM me and we'll talk about it. But I'm doing a bonus drawing. There's 190 spots. I told the guys yesterday I would guarantee you 20 prizes, 3 of which will be Topps Chrome Blasters. It's going to be tough to see these now, but I ordered a bunch of these Topps Chrome shopping bags, Topps Chrome football shopping bags. I think it just says Topps Chrome. I can give some of those away. They gave me 2 of these football breaker mats. I can give those away. Anyway, I told you 20 prizes. I love it when people sleep on me. and won't take the $10 chance. This is one of those trust me things. It can be supplies, whatever. Again, when you get your pack, if you're just absolutely blown away how it wasn't anywhere close to $10, you can DM me and I'll make it right. But it's more about me getting the inventory out of here and getting the space and not having the time to list all the singles or do it live or whatever and just getting the hell out of here. So anyway, that's where we're at. Take as many as you want. If you sell singles or whatever, you can resell them. I don't care. I'm probably going to do the same thing with basketball next week at Bowman release next Wednesday. So, all right, let's go ahead and rip. And I'll separate what's getting sleeved and top loaded later. We're definitely don't have time to do that right now. Scatterbow, Golden, so Drake London, Giants, Justin Bilardo, Packers, Caleb, there's Travis Hunter. I haven't ripped select in a while. If I missed something, call it out. Trey Smith, Jaden Daniels, Jack Beck. Raiders are Furtman. Again, I think I can run 4 rounds of this. I have select megas we can pair them with too. Harvey, Hampton. Chargers are James Rapoli. Are we still pumped about Hampton or did that fall off? Gabriel. That's for Bradley Hanovich. Gabriel. Carter. Hampton again. Judy. Henderson. Diggs. McMillan. Panthers. I put the McMillan in there from the industry conference in those lots as well. That's for Dan Cermak. There's Stewart Zebra Rams for Levi. Jack Sawyer. Yeah, people that have known me for a while and been around here for a while, I've done lots like this before. I've never had somebody come back and complain that they didn't get the value. Again, you're going to have some cards in there where you're like, okay. But you're not going to get 12 absolute pieces of garbage. At least you shouldn't. Pat Bryant. McCarthy, Zebra. That's for Rizzo. But if you add them up and you're like, yeah, there ain't no way, feel free to DM me. But I'll be mixing them up randomly, collating them randomly. Henderson, Cam Ward, Titans, Andrew Moore, another Cam Ward. And guys that have been at the show with me will tell you a lot of times I don't even know what's in the box of the show inventory. And we'll get caught off guard when somebody pulls a big card out of there and we go to comp it. I've got a price on it that says $5, and there was a Myles Garrett in there. There were 2 Myles Garrett Prism rookies priced at $20, and I think the comps were $60. Tyler Show, Saints, and then there was an SGA that was a $100 card in there that I think was priced at something stupid, cheap. Saints are Bilardo, Jonathan Taylor. Look at that. Out of a retail blaster, guys. Panthers, Dan Cermak. But yeah, that is all my football inventory from the shows and everything. There were 190 lots. It'll be 2,300 cards when it's done. Yeah, we're not even at the top Chrome yet. Where's that at? When the second one fills, tell me and I'll post round 3. Is it gone? Is it gone? Okay. Hang on, I'll post round 3. You guys have been nice and patient today. Herbert. I'm not awesome at my select variations, so keep an eye on me. All right, so that would be... We have an 1876 up there, right? Yeah, 1876 is the second 2023 Stadium Club best. So it would be 1877. All right, stand by. Like I said, when we run out of select blasters, I've got a couple megas. And we'll have the OBS, the good-looking stream back. Just a little hiccup. Frickin' Windows, man. All right, it's posted. It's not in the shop. If you give me a second, I'll move it into the shop. But I am going to give away 3 blasters when you close those top-loaded cards. Animal printer autograph. We'll probably do a giveaway today, too. I mentioned this yesterday, too. Grab the supplies. Burn up the supplies. A lot of you guys are playing with house money in terms of shipping that were in the breaks yesterday. There you go. There's round 3. I'm going to stack up all 6 of these at once. So if you were in the breaks yesterday, the football breaks, your shipping's covered. I think in most cases on the Breakers Delight, the Hobby PYT's shipping was covered. On the Breakers Delight, you guys paid so much, I'm probably covering the shipping. I think the only case might be if you were in nothing else and you just had a couple cards that weren't autoed or numbered or anything. I may at least reach out to you and see what you want to do. But you can do the sleeves bundle. You can do the top loader bundle that has we'll charge you shipping at checkout. There's some bigger single cards in there. I think we'll charge you shipping, or they say they include free shipping. If you bought maybe 4 or 5 of the top-loaded card bundles, I'll close your stack. The Stadium Club PYT includes shipping. You can grab a cheap Stadium Club team. How many teams? There's 12 teams left in that. You grab a cheap team, a $10 team in that, and hack your way to free shipping in there. All right, Mertube says, I am name please. So I want to make sure everybody knows that. He is name please, he or she. Thanks for letting us know, Mertube 2015. Yeah, it's a nice hack. And then please and thank you, take a look at Eloy's WNBA Prism for 7 o'clock tonight. I don't know how many... He did that as a PYT, right? He'll be on at 7, and then he's doing some other stuff. He's got a Marvel break that's full, too. And then at 9, Batflip Hank will be on. He's got a 2-box baseball PYT. Next week, Leith has Finest EPL Soccer. That's European Premier League. Tomorrow, Furtman's got a couple baseball breaks at night, and during the day, Brandon will be live from WrestleCon in Vegas. He's got Topps Chrome WWE, but he's also got Topps Chrome football ripping during the day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Saturday night. And then Sunday night, EOM Mark is live. He's whipping up something special for Sunday night. I don't think anybody is live. Soccer's off. There's no soccer this week. We're building up to Finest EPL next week. So, yeah. Tonight, Eloy 7. 9 o'clock bat flip. Tomorrow afternoon, Brandon. I don't think I'm breaking tomorrow. I don't think there's a spot for me unless I go late afternoon, like at 3 or 4 o'clock. We'll see how things go today. I will do it just to get these cleaned up if we don't get them today. So I might. So Brandon, I think, might be noonish. Me, possible late afternoon. Furtman at 8. Saturday day, Brandon. Saturday night, Brandon. Sunday day, Brandon. Sunday night, EOM Mark. Monday Madness. Monday Nodak. Oh, I forgot Nodak rips with Pokemon tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I forgot him. Yep. Sunday during the day, D'Lo Brown with Brandon. All right. You can hit bangers out of the Chrome football. I told my son today, I said, when you're out and about this weekend, GameStop, Dick's, Target, Walmart, Meijer. Although I don't think... Has anybody found these in Target yet? Because I don't think they're in store yet. They keep restocking them online. I don't think they're in Target just yet. That felt thick, but I don't know if there's just extra cards in it yet. Then I went to Dick's this morning, and they had none of them. That's 2 cards, so that must have made up for it. Yeah, there was nothing at Dick's when I went today. Walmart didn't have anything. Jay told me he looks at Dick's a lot, so he'll probably be the first one to know if they get them in stock. $23 left in round 3. Nobody. Yeah, I've been getting some feedback and some data on secondary stuff, and my God, the prices are not slowing down on the hobby and the jumbo, the breaker stuff. Insane. I'm pumped about Bowman basketball next week. I think we'll have PYTs up tomorrow. I know my orders for Bowman baseball, so we're back in action, man. Bowman basketball, Bowman baseball, Chrome Black baseball. Cosmic basketball. They haven't offered me hoops yet. I got your account shut off, Digger. You'll have to reapply. Yeah, hoops dropped on the top site, like what was that the other day, the EQL or whatever. I'd be shocked if Fanatics doesn't offer me hoops. Be shocked. And then for anybody wondering, we'll pile all this stuff together. I'll have it out the door Monday for you. So we're going to break them down. Furtman, we're going to break the teams down, and I think we're going to have a couple bundled up by conference, I think. I'll let Furtman grab the microphone. All right, here we go, guys. Caleb Williams, Cam Ward, Lenore, Charbonnet, Jonathan Taylor, not the kid from Home Improvement, Howard, Russell Wilson, Gino, Cam Ward. It might be like 50 spots. Warren, Hertz, Pickens, Achan, Emmett. My phone keeps freezing up. Are you guys experiencing that too or no? Bo Nix. All right. I'll try to watch for it. CeeDee Lamb, Bobby Brown, Cam Ward refractor. A lot of Cam Wards for Andrew Moore. LT, Jalen Wright. $21 left in round 3. Carter. Hampton. Crazy we pulled that tat out of freaking retail, an autograph. What's up, Matt? McCarthy, Pickens. Yeah, first thing I thought was my prerogative. Warren. Puka. Walker. Bill said he only listens to country, so he doesn't get it. Yeah, so far it's been better in the Panini stuff. Penix, Walker. I told you before, I love Delaney Walker, former Niner. There's a tat. Gibbs. What's up, Jordan? Drake May. Ocho Cinco. There's a dart. Giants are Justin B. Lamar. Leonard. And then what I did when I was sorting and stacking stuff from yesterday, I checked the back for image variations too. There's a Bowers. The standard base card is 257 on the code, so I was checking for variations, so make sure we didn't miss anything. There's the dart. Did you find some blasters? It's funny, my phone never freezes up. There's one of the zebras. How much? So you bought 2 of them for $80? All right. There's the other zebra. Never freezes up. Today it wants to. Beck, Scatabo. And then there's the McMillan. That's for Dan Searmack. We have closed one baseball so far. Not one Stafford. You know what? In the stuff, I mean, they did it intentionally, maybe. Yesterday I think we only had two base Staffords. I'm pretty sure. I went through all that stuff this morning. I think there was only two. I mean, they knew after the fact. So, I mean, you can't call it a conspiracy necessarily if you know already. Right? Fair or all right, you want to keep the football rolling and we'll rip round two next? We'll do it like that. I wonder if it's just time for a new phone. This is a 13 Pro. This will be MBB 1870. I don't know. Notes. It's just not super responsive immediately to what I'm pressing and entering. Yeah, like I'm still waiting for the keys to come up to type in the host notes. Was it a district show? Yeah. I don't know if Ivan's still here or not. Like I'm trying to type in the host notes and it's just slow to respond. Yeah. That's all right. It's not cheating. It's a big place, Jordan. All right. Yeah, so much so that I'm giving up on typing in it. Let me pull the data here. Let me get this on it for you. Are you in the market for some spring house plants, Jordan? You doing some botany? What kind of plant are you in the market for? My family always had the plant, the one that never dies and grows as big as a tree. For whatever reason, you leave it in your house and it's poisonous. And looking back, it's like, why would you want that in your house? It starts with a D. They get freaking huge. And I think about it, I'm like, why would you even want that? Yeah, the host notes. I got to remember to type this. Host notes are super slow to respond. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I dreamt that and it was from Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know. No, it was like a Dieffenbachia or something. Did you hit any superfractors over there or anything, Casey? And then I think in biology, the teacher got us all Venus flytraps, and I fed mine like pieces of hot dog. I would take off like pieces of my fingertip and stuff and feed it to it. And I would look for ways to try to like mutate it and make it stronger and weird and stuff. I finally ended up just accidentally killing it. I'd feed it bacon. All right, building out the lineup. 18 left in round 3, ladies and germs. Kyle Dagger, welcome back. Paul Levito. Paul loves it here. What's the highest price you guys have seen somebody paying for a hobby box? I've seen $1,300. All right, be ready in a minute to look at the screen. Here comes the random. Yeah, I don't know if it's going down for a while. We said the same thing about Chrome basketball. Didn't happen. I know somebody sold a case for $14,500 yesterday. A hobby case. EBPRIG is the random code on the teams. All right, again, be ready here in a second to look at the screen. If we don't get round 3 in time, we'll move on to the baseball. GGGHJW, and I think hockey's only got 5 left. Gonna print, and then I'll tell you trades are open. Be prepared to look at the screen. Be prepared. It's a little Lion King for you. Excel doesn't want to work. Tell you what, how have I not been fired? Yeah, I don't have you guys on the random screen. I haven't showed you guys the random screen in, I don't know, 6 months. Ben and Mike. Is that what you're wondering about? Right, let's fix what we got first, and then we'll start doing other stuff. What about the song? All right, here we go. How could you have a sequel to Brian's song? Yeah, let's have a guest on so we can both try to troubleshoot. This is mixer number 2. If you missed the team, tell me. Here, I'll show you again. We'll just pretend you guys are terrified to ask me who you have. $14 left in round 3. That's why Goat is forced to wear a helmet when he shows up here. Goat, how many teams do you have left in WNBA Prism? I had my wife convinced that I told Sophie Cunningham to come back to Indiana when I was in Phoenix. Yeah, if I could, what can I do to keep you guys out of whatnot? What can we do? Not that you'd listen. I can't even keep a guy I've known for 20 years from streaming other places. All right, here's the last box. All right, yep. My phone was froze for a second there. Ivan, are you still here? Ivan Lovegren. Ooh, look at that, guys. Somebody tag Ivan for me. Is it a security tag? Will we have to random that off? If that is a security tag, it'll go to the top spot in the random. Thanks, Ben. Ben, have you been to a Tin Caps game yet? I don't know why I couldn't talk there for a minute. Oh, there's another one. Is this a loaded select case? It's a hot case, guys. It's not like when Eloy went to the free clinic. Anybody need to see the list again? Oh, Bengals for Ravens is a thing. Yeah, I'll show you the list again. Hang on. Bengals, Ravens. Here's the list again. Nope. Not a best practice to cover up the stack with your sheet, but here we are. Do we have a song for multiple Steves? What's your real name, bobblehead? Steve. We don't have a Steve song. Another one. Oh, I wonder if they're just napkin relics. 50 people in the chat, 2:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday. All right, I'm going to post round 4 here in a second. The $20 is a sweet price point. I mean, why not play while you're on the clock at work versus your family time? Some of you guys have to have a third-party mediator watching you while your kid's there at your house, so you can't watch breaks because they're watching you, so you might as well do it while you're at work. Now, let's be honest. I mean, a lot of you, your kids are super needy and want you to watch their dumb shit while you're hanging out with them. I mean, would you rather watch Bluey or would you rather watch some fire get pulled? Any other trades? All right, in a second, you're going to see round 4 pop up. All I have is Bengals and Ravens, correct? Probably need to get you guys a giveaway here soon, too. There is round 4, and then I need to check the math and see how I'm doing on select blasters. I may have to come up with some other configuration that's got megas instead. There they are. I've got a whole case of chrome blasters. That's not the issue. Jordan, you can do a Disney break here. This is round 2. This is 2. Metcalf, Judkins, Stroud. No. I stopped offering it to these guys because it takes them a month and a half to figure out how they want to break it, and then it's a struggle to fill it. Hey, so I didn't know if you were here, but I'm having all kinds of, like when I go into host notes, there's a super long delay to get it to respond as I'm typing stuff. And I keep getting, my camera freezes or lags, and I've never had this many issues that were phone related today. So I don't know if there was something going on. I could do a report when I shut down, but Travis Hunter, Myers, no, because I'm streaming. I can do it at the end, though. Byron Murphy, Vikings. I feel like I've put these guys through enough today. This is for Pete McCall. Another retail auto. 3 is full, J-Dub. I just posted number 4. Yeah, but I've never had this many phone-related issues. And like just a quick, short freeze, but it's still noticeable. And then in the host notes, when I go to type in there, I mean, it's just unresponsive as hell. Caleb Johnson, Nick Bonito. Another guy was watching. Casey, what were you watching? And they were having a similar issue. Mahomes, Nick Sirianni, that hittable face he makes. Cam Ward, Titans. This is for Eloy. Speaking of hittable for you, there, just did it. Did you guys catch that? Did it freeze on you a second? Riot Row, Ivan. Riot Row had a similar issue with the host notes, I think. Loveland, Golden, 2 Goldens. Jackson Dart, Giants for Paul Levito. Kyle McCord. Uncomfortable, like sexual tension, or just like guys staring at each other. McMillan, because we get that here all the time. McCarthy, Hampton, Jordan Love. How about Christian Kirk Multiverse? Jags Texans. Steve DeLuca and Paul Levito. We'll do a dice roll for that. Dice roll. Cam Ward. Tyler Warren. Yeah, this is number 2. Ray Davis. Jackson Dart for Paul Levito. Cam Ward, another dart. Kyle McCord. Dunza, Tyler Show. Jordan, that is helpful. Look at you. Thank you. So we've ripped 8 select blasters and popped 2 autos and 5 relics. So 5 hits and 8 blasters. That's pretty cool. Gotcha. Speaking of shake, here comes a throwback. Watch this. Let's get a little dice roll going here. Look at this box I've had the die in the whole time. 18 National Treasures. All right, odds, it's going to go to the Jags. Evens, it's going to go to the Texans. All right, Texans. Paul Levito. Kirk, James T. Kirk. You want that dice rolled nice and sweet. $27 left in round 4. Are you guys done? We're not doing any more? We stopping at 3? What we got left in baseball and hockey? Where's Art? So I'm so smoked on giveaway cards, and I think I'm pretty much done giving them away at the hockey game. I am out of I'm out of basketball, I'm out of football, and I'm out of hockey. All I have left is baseball, and I don't have a ton for the tin caps. I think I'm just going to the hockey game and not giving away any cards tonight. I'm not asking you to send me anymore because I think I'm just done for the season for hockey. But I'm out of basketball, football, and hockey donated base, and I think I'm okay with it. I've got the game tonight. I'm not going Sunday because I'm leaving town all day Saturday. I want to use Sunday to get all your break work done. And then the playoffs start next weekend. And I want to save the baseball for the tin cap. So yeah, I keep getting a freeze. What's up, Mike? Mike, I was just thinking about you yesterday as we were hitting Steelers stuff. Where's Art? I was hoping for a spot rundown on baseball and hockey. We might have closed the hockey. See, I never freeze like that. Are you guys seeing that too? Where I'm freezing as I'm opening the packs? What's up? There's Paul. Holy cow. Carpenter's destroying it. No, it's completely freezing, Ivan. It's stopping completely. It's never done that before. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Mike. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, yeah, I'm getting like a complete freeze. Joe says 5 left in hockey, guys. think I'm making $10 off the hockey break. I just wanted to rip some hockey for you guys. Huh, maybe I'm the only one that can see that. If I'm the only one that can see that, I'm okay with it. Huh. The only thing in this pack was the Will Howard. I guess I'll throw that away. No, it's all the way to the edge. Again, phone's in the same spot it's always been. Interesting theory. Jordan's in. All right. Well, the good news is once OBS, that patch issue is resolved, it won't matter. 50 in the chat. Must be a slow work week. Allowing sellers to see who's in the room. Ooh, I do like that. That's a good one, Jordan. Who's in the room and how they're watching. Although they should all be watching on District. Like for Eloy, it would show that he's looking through your living room window. He actually had a deal with the Ring camera people for a while. All right, here we go on the Chrome. Dickerson. Shaheed. Now my phone, the image is completely, it froze for probably 8 seconds. That's not a focus issue. Drake May. Schultz. Move him back a little bit, maybe. All right. If you're okay, I'm all right. Chad Johnson, right. I always like these, but they make them too common. It'd be cooler if they were less common. Thank you, Mike. So, Mike, how many baseball are left? The hockey should be closed, right? There's a dart. And Goat, how many did you say you had left in WNBA Prism? Because I want to get you and Bat Flip closed tonight. And then, Goat, I need a list of everybody that is in your WNBA Prism for that other giveaway. Remember, I'm giving away Chrome Blaster for the people in your break, Bat Flip's break, and Furtman's 3 breaks from Tuesday night. I just like giving away Topps Chrome Blasters. Scatabo, Bowers, 50 spots across 3 baseball breaks. Joe Burrow, Parsons. All right, PYT's got 11 left. If you guys close my stuff, Eloy's stuff, and Bat Flip stuff, I'll give away a Chrome Blaster to the live chat. A Topps Chrome Blaster, ripped or shipped, your choice. Ripped or shipped. So you can have it shipped, and if you want to flip it for $100 or whatever it is, so be it. Your call. There's a Howard relic. Steelers for Brad Hanovich. Welcome, Brad. I forget how Brad said he found us. Brad, did you disclose that? I think Bat Flip's got 12 spots. Goat just said he had, 9? CV Lamb. Yeah, you do not have to close my top-loaded stuff. Those top-loaded singles do not count. There's Stadium Club. That's got 11 left. The top-loaded singles don't count in that offer. I would not expect you to try to close that out as part of the deal. Okay, so 20 for them and 50 for me, but all my stuff should be super cheap. Was there a Stafford? Dagger, if I go all the way back and there's not one in there. Steve Avila, you were close. Oh, there you go. So is that 40 because it's a parallel, or is it just $20? Nice catch, Dagger. That's for Pete. You guys know about the buyback, right? They went ahead and did the MVP buyback, even though it was after the fact. That might be $40. It's at least 20. Pete, you know about that program, right? So you know about the baseball MVP buyback, right, for Chrome? Yeah, so same deal. Stafford was the MVP. This is either worth 20 or $40. I'll top load this too. Yeah, it might be 40. And wherever you cashed in your baseball ones, you should be able to cash these in as well. Yeah. I'll be surprised if it's not 40. Yeah, if you hit that in a blaster, it pays for the blaster, depending on where you get the blaster from. Hampton, look at this. Ho, 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 ho. Chargers, Justin Brown, flush it down. Ultraviolet. Is Justin here? I think he's like Jay Brownie. Someone wants to tag him. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Mike. Scatabo. Oh, that was a fun one. Nicely done. Hell, the panini is delivering almost as much as, I mean, it's pulling its weight for sure, the 4 paninis. Yeah, it's not doing terrible. Okay, let's rip round 3, and then I'm going to get an inventory count and see how many rounds of these I can do. So let's do round 3. How many teams do I have left in Stadium Club? That's got to be really close. I don't know if Disney blasters are back in stock in here too on the site. I got those reloaded. A bunch of you guys, those every time I reloaded those, they sold out. I had to add $2 to the price. I paid a little bit more, but I kept buying them because you guys kept selling them out. But they did go up a couple bucks. All right, so here comes round 3 of this. Let's see how clunky the host notes are. MBB 1877. This is round 3. I love football. When's the draft? Next weekend? Week from today, yeah. Who you guys getting, Mike? Quarterback? All right, Carpenter's got 10 spots in this. I like his chances. Joe McGee with 4 spots. Carpenter with 10. Rapoli. Bill Greg, Raven Greg. Mark Greg. Mark Greg's back in this. My favorite Greg. MTV Mike, spelled his whole name out. Dager, Caleb, Hanovich, Amber, Paul Levito. All right, let's run the random. Be ready to look at the screen here in a second. Justin, hang out a second if you want to see it. UDWDIF on the teams. These have been fun little rips. Be ready to look at the screen. YPPFDP. Still got one team that the size of the cells is stupid. I keep losing a team to a second page. There we go. Here comes the sheet. Da 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 da. Two Grakes. Two Grakes, one sheet. All right, let's see how many selects. All right, Justin Brown. Check out this bad boy. There's for that one. You probably don't want another one. Come on, Paul. Do you want a fifth round or no? I gave my baseball guys 2 weeks off, and look what happened. They left. They quit. Hey, so real quick, on my top-loaded card deal, Why is PayPal calling me? Just for a hot minute. See, it's actually taking a long time to edit this stuff, too. Come on, man. Yeah. My keyboard is acting like ass. Thank you, Mike. All right, guys. I dropped the top-loaded bundle down to $9 for a little bit. So 12 cards for $9. Giveaway, all that stuff still applies. I just want them out of here. No, I took it, Jordan. 2,300 football singles will be out the door. 2,300. 20 prize drawing. 3 of the prizes will be Topps Chrome Blasters. I will be eliminating 9 rows of cards. 9 rows of top-loaded singles. Cannot wait. And then next week I'm going to do it with basketball. I bought more singles just to thicken up the inventory to unload the singles I had too. $20-spot bonus drawing. 3 of the prizes will be Topps Chrome Blasters. 2 of the spots will be those Topps brake mats you guys wanted. A couple of them will be those Topps Chrome shopping bags, I guess. Probably some supplies. Now it'll be easier to satisfy you because it's $9. It's not 10. I'll leave that up for a little bit. I don't care about $1. I'm gonna be so pumped to get all those cards out of here. That'll go back up to 10 when I'm no longer live. Do we have any trades? I don't know what Bill E's handle is. I think it's Bill Egan, Joe, but I don't remember his handle. You sure that's him, Mike? Is that Bill? Mike knows what he's doing. If Mike says that's who it is. All right. I'll give you guys like another minute on trades. So do you want a 5th round of this, or are you guys good? We need to try to get that baseball too, but if you guys want another one, tell me. I can run another one. Or we can wait till next week. Or tomorrow, I guess. If I sneak in there in that... what do I have tomorrow? I don't have anything... Oh, crap. I got something going on at 6 o'clock. If Brandon's on at noon, Furtman's on at 8. I got something going on at 6. God, I could stream maybe 3 to 5 tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and we'll rip. Here we go. Got 42 people in the chat. I'll do a giveaway here in a minute for one of those packs. Dylan Gabriel, Browns. Anybody not know who they have? Do you want to see the sheet again? Caleb, Neil, Jackson Dart. Giants are Joe McGee. Aikman, Travis Hunter. Jags, Carpenter. Did I see Hunter's not going to be a wide receiver anymore or extremely low usage? Hampton Chargers, Carpenter. Woody Marks, Texans, Carpenter to $7.99. Urlacher, Starks, Zach Beck. You guys like Zach Beck or not? That's for Carpenter also. Nice having Carpenter back. My second favorite Carpenter after Karen Carpenter. McCaffrey, turbocharged. Graham Mertz. Caleb Johnson. Cam Ward. Titans, MTV. Higgins. Show. I'm not crazy for doing a Panini Topps mixer, you know it? It's not like this stuff instantly turned to garbage. Bateman. Hampton. That's for Carpenter. Cam Ward, Titans for MTV Mike. And sometimes you look for opportunities like that. Everybody else is looking at Chrome. I mean, it's not like I got a deal on these. I paid what they've been all year. But there's a Jackson Dart. But something to think about. If this stuff sits on the shelf for a while, stores might start marking it down. Ooh, well played, Brunchy. Jay Daniels. Genty. But you know how collectors are flavors of the month. Carpenter. Beck. Kareem Hunt. All right, a little bit of a step back on I'm just going to give the points to MTV, top spot in the random. Anybody have an issue with that? Golden, Packers, Paul Levito. Gold, top spot in the random, MTV. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get rich off of it. Should I just post round 5 and assume you guys are going to fill it? I think I might. All right. That's what I'll do. What's that for? I will do what I must. I'll stop at 5 for today. 5 rounds. Seriously, Mike will not be offended. Anybody have a problem with I mean, we've done that in the past, just giving those points to Mike, who was the first spot in the random, versus running another random. All right. All right. Pretty good chance Mike don't even want it. All right. Perfect. I just don't want any hard feelings. NASCAR autos. Don't forget Furtman tomorrow. Okay, there's round 5. I'm more of an AJ Dillon guy. That'll probably be the last one. The next rendition of that will probably be Chrome Blaster Select Megas. There's round 5. You know, I could break tomorrow morning and raid into Brandon. That'd be an interesting play. As far as I know, it's just the one type of blaster. Yeah, I don't think there's a retail or a hobby blaster. Well, somebody has seen something else. Yeah. I set that at 32, didn't I, guys? Yeah, because there's 3 spots, Bill, Chassie, and Jared. This doesn't have a light board, is it? Are you trolling me? Leave it to Dagger. I think I told you guys yesterday, too. I picked up a bunch of... kept getting deals on blaster cases of baseball. I got a Chrome Update blaster case, a Series 1 blaster case, a Stadium Club blaster case. Oh, cool. I didn't see that. Who is it? Who's the player? Yeah, sorry. Jordan, a lot of times these guys make shit up, so I never know. What, in like 2 years when I see you at the next show? Ship Shawana, May 22nd, 23rd, Dagger. Huh? You know what? Once we got rolling, I kind of forgot you were even part of it. So no. Yeah, some of the singles are doing freaking numbers, man. My LCS has a Jackson Dart to 99 up. That's probably going to fetch a pretty penny. Round 4 of this is next. I'll tweet round 5 if I need to. Hockey's filled. 1 baseball's filled. I've already anticipated going to hockey, the game tonight, a little later than normal, so we can keep ripping. So, Eloy, you've got 1 break filled already, right? That Marvel football thing, right? Mike, you got the Steelers. Who else doesn't know their team? The Steelers and the Titans. And also you won 150 points because I just decided to give it to the top spot in the random out of the Panini Blaster. MTV. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is 3. 4 will be next. I just posted 5, guys. Burn down 5 for me. We'll keep doing them right in a row and not go to baseball till we're done with this. Worthy. Drake May, 199. Pats Carpenter. Genty. I don't like the way you said that, Caleb. Tyler Warren. Henderson. Will Howard. Daniels. Burton. Pretty cool looking card. Like I said, I always like that parallel, but they've made them too common. Hampton Refractor. All right, these are my least favorite 6 boxes so far. I need to heat this thing up. What do we got here? Daniels, Tet, Dickerson, Chris Jones, 25. Chef's Amber. Amber was here earlier. She gets impatient with me and runs off. I have trouble keeping her attention. Sterling Sharp. You guys remember Sterling Sharp, don't you? What's up, Ken? It's Shannon's older brother. Delaney Walker. Kenny V. Ken, there's no poker here tonight. We need to get that fired up. You know, I can't get out of my head. I almost screamed it last night because I thought it would be funny when it was quiet at the hockey game. The guy at the Masters that screamed, "Give me back my son" from the Mel Gibson Ransom movie. I may do that on somebody's stream one night. I might do it to Furtman tomorrow night. Stafford, there's an easy $40. You just doubled your money for Carpenter. What's up, Kenny? Carpenter's been off the grid with his booming business. He probably has no clue how the program works. I might have to redeem this for him. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing. It's hilarious, though. I kind of want to do it, but if people don't get the reference, you'll look stupid. Do you listen to Jim Rome? They bumped off my buddy Brett here locally for Jim Rome. So I'm kind of anti-Jim Rome. Easy $40. We're Stafford magnets now. All right, that one was a little light. You guys want to review my taxes and see if I messed them up? I got them sitting here. Let's rip round 4. Trust me, it'd be like helping a 5th grader with their math. You'd be so frustrated with me. I am clueless. All right, here comes round 4. I'm going to post the link in Discord to round 5. Jim Everett follows me too on Twitter. Nice guy. Follow each other, even though he's a Purdue guy. Yeah, my God, these notes are pissing me off. Yeah, I'm done typing them. I'm not putting them in there anymore. This is round 4. You guys want a post-it note? How much farther can we regress? You want me to bring back the old wooden sign? Yeah, it all, Lytle, you know, it all ships together. We would not be unproductive like that. Is your stack closed, Lytle? Hanovich, you're brand new, right? Oh, were you in any PYTs this week? You bought into the football hobby? If you bought a football hobby PYT, you're good. That's for anybody. Hobby was covered. Technically, Breaker's Delight wasn't, but I'm probably going to help the Breaker Delight people. Hanovich, how long ago was the one you were in, the one time you were here? Brad, you could just message me this weekend and I can take a look at it if you want. I don't want you to waste $6. All right, let me finish building this out, guys. All right, scrambling the teams now. Did the chat freeze up? 16 left in round 5. All right, you guys got quiet on me. FHXGED. And here come the owners. Jeff Wirtz. What's up, Jeff? Congratulations on getting your 6th period, Eli. Eloy, how many teams left? Still 7? GIBJUO. Get ready to look at the sheet. Here it comes. This is Mixer 4, the voyage home. Jordan, I don't know if you've ever been in anything here. I don't need your whole lesson plan, Eloy. F them kids. Look, I'm going to mix it up. We're going to go back to the MBB cutter. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Here comes some select heat. Brad, you have the Vikings. Just the Vikings. Anybody else miss it? All right, hang on. It's fine, guys. We'll have the OBS back at some point. For you newer guys, we didn't have it for months and just got it fixed a couple days ago. Here it is again. You don't know how many times we've been close to being like a real breaking business. In June, it'll be 8 years of doing this. 8 years. I did see that, Lytle, but I don't get caught up in that too much. People are always looking for something to be fired up about, but it's whatever. I mean, I'm ripping it for damn near what I paid for it. People are always looking for something to get steamed up about. You guys can keep trading. I'm going to stack these up. 12 left in round 5. Then I think the next thing you guys will see will be Chrome Blasters and Select Megas. Which I think the math would work out is I would swap out the 4 Blasters for 2 Megas. What do you think of that? And keep it at the same price point. I think I could pull that off. Be an easy hot swap. Let's close out those last 12 and just rip all the football and be done with it. Right in a row. Last 9 now. Giants are Carpenter. I don't think he's here. Chiefs are Carpenter also. Oh, also, that's his PC. Carpenter's PC is Chiefs, so even if he was here, he's not trading them. Yeah. I just now looked at that, sorry. And he runs a golf-related business during the day. Maybe it's a pro shop. I guess I should find out. I think he said his business has tripled in the last year. He's actually trying to hire some help. Who isn't? It's a good problem to have. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I think he's like a golf pro too. Good dude. He's been around our group for a while. But when he's busy, I mean, he completely disappears because he has to. But when he comes back, he's usually deeply involved. Oh, Scott Herman. Is he related to P.W. Herman? Paging Mr. Herman. You like that, goat? Paging Mr. Herman. No trades, guys. 9 left in round 5. Pearsall. Try not to get shot this year. Donovan Jackson to $6.99. Vikings. It's for Brad. Can't worry. Yeah, honestly, not his fault. Drake May. Dart. How about a Tet $8.99? Panthro. That's Eloy's favorite Thundercat. That's for Philly Mike. Philly Mike. Beck, Loveland, Ewers, Jalen Lane. Jalen Lane is in my stack. There's Pinkston. Williams, Caleb Williams, Pierce. Pierce got in trouble, didn't he? Golden, Sampson, Judkins, Will Howard, premier level. Stillers for Evan Farb. There's another Will Howard. Tyler Lockett. Sea Chickens and Titans. Tom Folsom Prison and Amber. So dice roll coming up. Snarf, I just got that. So we'll need a dice roll for that. Lengthy dice roll. What's up, Ryan Wise? Felton, Myers, Knight. Bateman. Club level. Show. Yo. 7 left, round 5. Golden, Cam Ward. McCarthy. Carter. The Carter is to $6.99. Eagles, Jeff Wirtz. There's a show. McCord. Yeah, it's been all football. Mixer 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do the Panini recap so we don't have to do it after the Topps Chrome. All right. So that should take Eloy down to what, 5 or 6? Eloy's on at 7. Bat Flip's on at 9. Then you got Furtman tomorrow. Brandon tomorrow. The Jackson was $6.99. Hockey's full. We got to rip that. All right. Odds, it's going to the Seahawks. Evens, it's going to the Titans. Look at this. I've been saving this box. I used to have about 50 of these boxes. 18 National Treasures. What a time to be alive. Goat, what do you think? What was it, about $850 for a box of National Treasures? One box? Does that sound right? In 2018? Even. So that's going to the Titans. Yeah, I think it was about $850 maybe. And at the time, you thought it was crazy. Now, that was in 18. Pretty sure. It's been a while. I don't smoke, but I've had several adult beverages since then. So maybe I'm wrong. I remember the Prism basketball, Zion's rookie year, was about $950, and we lost our minds. Ooh, I got to be careful. There's packs tucked behind the flap. I have to double check all those boxes. They tuck some of the packs behind the flap in there. I remember price checking a box of 86 Fleer basketball for Gary V, and I could get them from Steel City for $36,000 for a box in 2018 or 19. Yeah. If you ever watch those when they open them, I saw one where they hit two Jordans and both of them were off center. I think I told you guys this story before, but my friend and his dad had a card shop, and they told me they remember going to Sam's Club and seeing pallets of them on clearance because nobody was buying or collecting basketball, of 86 Fleer basketball. Yeah, nobody collected basketball. Yeah, think about how many kids are named Jordan because of him. We've got a Jordan. We've got a Derek, too. Peyton. I might change my name to Sophie just to piss my wife off. Five left in round 5. We'll jump right to that next and knock out all the football. Casual Thursday afternoon. At one point, we had 50 people in the chat. Impromptu ripping 50 football blasters. I told you guys this story before, but I went to a offsite where this guy was talking about something, and he used LeBron as an example, and LeBron was, maybe it was like his second year in the league, and he kept calling him LeBaron, and finally I couldn't take it anymore, and finally I was like, hey, it's LeBron, just so you know. I mean, I couldn't let it go any longer. After about the fourth time, and nobody said anything, I was like, hey, it's LeBron. Kept calling him LeBaron like the freaking car. I mean, it stuck in my. I remember where I was sitting, where he was. I remember everything about that day, just because I was like, "Oh my god, dude, stop saying LeBaron." Yeah, I got a friend that named all his kids presidents: Reagan, Kennedy, Carter. I think that's all he's got. 3. That trend will probably be dead for a while. And these are my kids: Obama, Biden, and Trump. And that's where we'll stop that conversation. No need to weigh in. All right, here we go. 4 left. Round 5. This has been fun. If I could have just started on time, it would have went even better. One day we'll be legit, guys. We'll probably be breaking on Whatnot with all the big time scammers. Good luck. Mahomes. Can I hit image variations in this? Lawrence Taylor. Name your kid Homelander. Darian Porter to 50. Raiders. That's for Joe McGee. Robinson. Anybody check on Bitcoin for me today? We need a daily Bitcoin report. That sphere is awesome. I've checked it out from the little Eiffel Tower thing next to it. Pretty cool. I want to do a break from it. Hampton to 99. It's freaking Hampton Day. Chargers. That's for Nick Collier. Hampton to 99. Hampton comes alive. Nice. Stay above 75, Jordan. Next stop, 80. Boswell. Hollywood Brown. Flush it down. Yeah. Big Chiefs fan here. Williams. Kittle. Didn't want to stream this week, Jordan? Stafford. Hell, we're hitting more Staffords in retail than we did in hobby, guys. Sleeve this now. It'll help me catch it later. Rams, Paul Levito. Paul, you just got $20 back. Paul, you know how the program works? Yeah, hit me up every week, dude. You just got to force me to deal with it. Somebody could have went yesterday. Yeah, last night was open. Wanted to tell Big Boy John, too, but... Actually, tonight's probably open when Bat Flip's done, because he only goes for like an hour. You could go after Bat Flip tonight. Unless I try to come back, which is an option. Let's see how much I get done tonight, but maybe I'll come back after Bat Flip. Wife won't be happy, but why start now? Yeah, we'll talk, Mike. Ethan's got to move to Thursdays at 7 because of baseball. Hampton. It's so much like my last two management jobs where I had managed the schedule and make all the pieces fit based on people's availability. Lane Johnson to 150 Eagles. But I like doing that versus just letting it be the Wild West and people schedule whenever they want. This is for Jeff Wirtz. Because if not, then you get nothing worse than having somebody go live and having 7 people in the stream. I feel accountable to that. Well, I was doing both. I quit my full-time job. Actually, next month it'll be 5 years. I was a manager at Michelin. I was a production manager, and then at the end I was the manager over the mixing lab, which was technically quality, but I've been a production manager, a quality manager, and then I was in retail management for a while. And then at the same time, I had a merchandising business too. So there's been a couple times I ran a business while I worked the job. This is the second time that I pulled that off as well. So all right, so that was that. Yeah, I was a lot lizard. Yeah. There's John Key. Oh, I didn't know Furtman had T205s going. Okay, so 5 is full. 5 for fighting. I'm not scared to fly. Is that them? More than a bird. Let's do round 5. Boy, this thing is not responsive. So I hinted at it at Discord, guys. I have multiple pieces of awesome information that I can't share yet. But some of them are pretty cool. All right, real quick, let's do I have anything close? 25 left, 12 left. Can we knock out Goats WNBA? He's got 5 left. That's for 7 o'clock. Kind of make sure he gets his. If you're a WNBA guy or girl. put that up there for a minute. I'm at the point in my life where I enjoy watching and helping other people win more than I enjoy it for myself. If that makes any sense. Maybe you older people will get that a little more, but including my adult children. No, but I mentioned yesterday, I'm sitting on a nuke as far as information, but there's a couple cool things, and then there's some other stuff, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, you guys can be jokey jokersons, but yeah, I can't. A couple of them, I specifically cannot say anything yet. You know what? I'm not a fan of the zoo, Tom. I'm not. It's one of those things you go maybe once or twice, like ever, and then it's just like, no. I mean, they're not going to make new animals. Why do you even need to go? I mean, take your grandkids a couple times, but Bill, on the one, it's got to be announced publicly first before I can weigh in. Yeah, I mean, how many times do you need to go see the same, like a giraffe? How many times do you need to see a giraffe until it's not interesting? For me, once. You show me a giraffe once, I'm cool. I never need to see a giraffe again. Hippo, once, if that. Wife, if you told her 3 times in 1 week we could go pet the rays or stick your hand in the water so you could touch the rays, would probably be into it. Me, no. Does that make me not fun? Probably. The African safari, cool. Don't care. Would I go visit it in real life? Probably. I don't need to see Fort Wayne or Indianapolis's version of it. Hey, we got a koala. I've seen a koala before. Congrats on getting the koala. There was another thing she was all pumped about, and I just freaking destroyed it. I'm like, no. I went to the aquarium once in Chicago. She would probably go every time we went to Chicago. No. All right, working on the list now. Hopefully I didn't offend a bunch of giraffe lovers. The circus? Yeah. Not so much. What else do you want me to take the fun out of? I went one time. Spoiler, that's not an animal's natural environment. EIRAWA. Oh, like when we went to San Diego. Must have gave $100 to street performers. I'm like, stop giving money to street performers. LNHSJC. The best was at Times Square. A guy had a sign that said "Need money for weed," and my son gave him $5. I about launched into orbit. All right, here comes the lineup. All right. My apologies to the zoo lovers. Cirque du Soleil, that's like the acrobats, and for a split second I pictured it, and then I realized that was Blue Man Group, but it's something else. I'd probably go once. Welcome, Tim Moose. Your all caps button stuck, just so you know. Mixer 5. Sounds like a great way to pick up women, Tom. Okay, here's Bat Flip's mixer break. Is it 2 Heritage? I can't see it. Is it a Heritage high number from last year and a Heritage this year? It's a PYT. He's got 12 left. Remember, Eloy's break and Bat Flip's break puts you in that Chrome Blaster drawing. Those are your last 2 chances of getting that drawing for a Chrome Blaster. I just felt like helping those guys out. Furtman stuff is closed, but Eloy's and Bat Flips, it's a Chrome Blaster drawing for those 5 breaks. You guys tricked me into going into that rant about the zoo, and then you made me out to be some kind of monster. Here's the list again. I have some bills if you want them. if you want to pay them. All right, Bills for Dolphins. Confirm it for me. Lots of blaster boxes. I love shipping in those. Bills for Dolphins. Who do you guys know that played for the Bills and the Dolphins? It's raining again. Holy cow. Every day. Eagles are Tom Myers. Should come up TJM. Should get you to his screen name. I haven't seen him, Mike. I don't know if he watches live a lot. Is Art here? What's Mighty Neck's closest thing to filled? I gotta figure out what time I gotta get out of here. Dagger, you want to go to hockey tonight? You're probably busy. My pride can't take getting blown off by you again. Welcome, T-Moose. How'd you find us? Tim? Tim, also, don't pay for shipping. It's free for first-timers first week. Do not pay for the stack shipping. I got Dolphins, Bills, guys. That's it right now. Oh, cool. I'm glad somebody sees them. I think it's like $180 a year now for the premium. I swear nobody sees them. All right, let me find my next closest option. Guys, the Stadium Club PYT is down to 10 teams. That'll also close your stack. We'd have to really haul ass to rip that, but I don't know what teams are left, but it's a cheap way because shipping's included. It's a cheap way to close your stack with shipping covered. Some of those teams are really cheap. Hang on, Joe. I'm tempted to just hot swap out 2 megas for the 4 select blasters and run another round of this. Joe, you got the Bucks, the Cardinals, Chargers. We've been Hampton Magnets. I've got Dolphins, Bills. Did you confirm that, Paul? Yeah, that's a good question. Paul, where are you at? Maybe he didn't confirm it. Paul Levito? Dolphins for Bills. For some reason, we thought you confirmed that. Dolphins for Bills was put out there. All right, cool. Anyone else? Last call on trades. All right, let's do it. What are you after, Pinkston? What were you looking for? I can't remember your football PC. Pinkston had the Saints. Anybody want the Saints? I didn't even see it, Matt. Sorry. Drake May, I'll try to hit you something Saints. You want a Drew Brees auto? Yeah. It's coming down here now too. About sick of being on the national news weather, seeing Fort Wayne there on their map of people that should be worried. Hampton. I mean, it's like every week. Sanders, Browns for Paul, Judy. It's because your eyes are closed, Mitch. Yeah, every week. Tesla. I haven't seen a tornado in a while, though. Lions are Ken Vogel. Woody Marks. Titans, Paul. There's a Tet. Panthers. That's for Brad. There's a Nico to $7.99. I forget what we call the white. Texans, Philly Mike. Mitch, you can go to Comets tonight. I'd have you home in time for your stream. Cooper Cup, Rams and Seahawks. Schulze and Philly Mike. Here comes another dice roll. We're hitting a ton of these. Yeah, so the Target down the street from me has had, I'll say, 100 boxes of Prism there for months. But I stopped buying it. I've been buying some Select just to use for whatever. Mitch, if you want to go, let me know. Dylan Gabriel. But I don't know. The Prism we ripped, I wasn't too fond of. Cam Ward. Yeah, I could go around town right now and pick up a ton of Panini football. I mean, they've got Elite, Absolute, Prism, a little bit of Optic. Cam Jurgens. Similar to the lotion Eloy's invested in. That's $7.99. Eagles. All right. Golden. JSN. But I won't pick up any of that stuff unless they mark it down. Because we've ripped enough of it, and I think we're honestly sick of it. Let's find a winner for this. And I don't see demand picking up for it just because they're done. Odds will go to the Rams. Evens will go to the Hawks. Unless you guys are seeing something different. Now, I would take some hobby. All right, it's off camera. I'm going to slide it over. Odds. So I got to go to the Rams. Yeah, but it's a retail thing. If the store's like, "Hey, we're sick of seeing this stuff," and they mark it down, I'd go clean it out. Like that Target, I keep checking that Target. I mean, there's probably 100 boxes of Prism, no joke. But I'm not paying $35 a box for it. Would I pay $20? Probably. No, we've always had decent luck ripping retail here. Historically, I'm not a fan of it. And I'm also not a fan of making money on it. But, I mean, you can't find anything. Plus, it's just fun and we keep it cheap. I mean, I sure as hell not going to buy hobby boxes from the likes of DA, Blowout, Steel City, GTS, and some of these other people and pay out the ass for it and hit 6 sets of points, you know? If I had direct, it'd be a different story. But now that's not even a thing. I don't know, it's for you guys that have been around a while. Remember my case of Absolute that was just packed with freaking points? I mean, we had like a full house of points. I tagged Panini, made a big deal about it. God, I was so pissed. No, that their Twitter account doesn't care. They don't respond to anything. They don't answer anything at all. Yeah, it was literally like a full house. It was like 3 400s and 2 6s or something. Maybe it was 3 2s and 2 4s, or I could find the tweet probably. I know a lot of you guys hate Topps and Fanatics, but I have no love for Panini. I think points are the biggest freaking scam there is. So if you want, we'll save the other blasters and the select megas for tonight or tomorrow. Actually, tonight might not work. If the game's interesting, I'll stay for the game. I couldn't go live until probably 10 when Bat Flip was done anyway. But I have not ruled out going on in the morning, trying a little morning show before Zebra goes on. Have to see how it goes. Oh. I've got some more retail headed this way. Like, I bought 2 boxes from GameStop. I think I paid after tax and stuff. It was $45 a box. I think there's a couple coming from Dick's also. This case came from the Top site. It was funny. I had like 1 case of everything in my cart, and by the time I was done getting the out of stock message, they left me with a case of blasters, and it showed up on release day too. Tomorrow we're going down to, or Saturday we're going down to Indy. I think I'm skipping Comet Sunday so I can work on shipping. I'll probably work on the same thing tomorrow too. I want to make sure this stuff's out the door Monday. And probably post Bowman basketball tomorrow. Leave it up 24 hours for subscribers. My son lives down there. We got some stuff going on. Spend the day down there. And then my wife's friend, we're sponsoring one of the sponsors for her daughter's softball team. We got to get down there and see a game and stuff. All right, here's this. Excuse me. Pause. Pacheco. Back-to-back Bryce Youngs. One's a refractor. Are you bunch you guys football here for the football only? Are you out as soon as I switch to something else? Or are you just kind of hanging out? Carter to 299 Giants. That's for Tim, new guy Tim. All right, have a good time. I hope you get a hole in one. Right. Lamar. We'll do baseball next. Yeah, let me know if that happens. Make sure you document it. And then watch for me to post, I think it'll be 6 blasters of chrome. Here's Fortune 15 on honor of St. Brown. And then 2 select megas. And it should be the same price. It's basically an even swap. Unless I'm missing something. Omar Norman Lott. Chiefs. That's for Bill Chassie. There you go, Bill. Anytime you can hit an auto and retail. Chris Jones. Nico. Golden. And don't forget, for tomorrow afternoon, Brandon's got his Topps Chrome football. I've got it all loaded up in the shop. He's on the same pricing structure as me, so very affordable and very reasonable versus what some of these other guys are charging. So go see if your team's available. And I know for a fact his 2-box random is $20 cheaper than other people. That's for tomorrow afternoon. So take a look. Montgomery 199 Lions for Ken Vogel. Johnny Smith. No, it's all the same week. We run week to week. Everything from this week, it's a good question though. Everything from this week will go together. If you're in something that's got shipping covered, you're set up. Cam Ward. Yeah, we do too much volume to ship like every day or every other day like that. Yeah, anything yesterday is being combined with today's stuff. Anything that was already sitting here from previous times that didn't go out, that stuff will go with this stuff. If you're a first timer this week, your shipping's covered. Load up on supplies if you want. I've got blasters, Chrome Marvel, Disneyland 70th anniversary, basketball, baseball. Add some supplies. There's a Wemby Funko Pop. If you want a Wemby, if your shipping's already closed, you're playing with house money, load it up and get a big fat mail day. All right, let's get some baseball going. So it looks like the hockey's filled and it looks like the hoops blasters are sold out. And one baseball. So we've got one hockey, one baseball to rip. This is Stadium Club Best. 2023. And round 2 of that is loaded up as well. If you wanted the second round of this, I had 2 of each. So this is 23 Stadium Club and Best. And the hockey. And it's kind of died off. I don't know if we're going to get anything else. But I say died off knowing that we just snap-filled 5 football mixers. So nice job. Solid Thursday afternoon. For 1 o'clock on a Thursday. That's pretty cool to see. Thank you. With no notice and no schedule put out there ahead of time. I just didn't know when I would be home to go live. I wanted to do it at noon. Noon didn't happen. Then it was going to be 12:30. I knew that couldn't happen. Then it was 1. Then I had the tech issue. All right, back to baseball. You guys remember how baseball works? It's been a little while. Ann, are you here? Welcome, Ann. Is that coming out already? I thought that was some kind of hoax or AI thing or something. I didn't even know they were filming it. All right, be ready to look at the screen in a second. And I'm curious how you found us. I appreciate you. I saw you bought some blasters and stuff too. All that stuff will go together. And your shipping's covered as well. All right, guys, running the random now. Oh. What about Mike Trout? Oh, how hot he is, yeah. I bought a trout from Mitch. TSO PNF. I just like the card, and I figured, what the hell, Trout rookie. It's pretty much like liquid gold. It's not like you can't remove it. ZXY ZMX. Remember, this is a 23 Stadium Club and a 23 Bowman's Best, so 5 autos. If you like it, round 2 is posted. We can rip that tomorrow, I guess. Okay, here comes the list. Because your team is on my list. I'm prepared to show you multiple times. D. Dudley. Welcome, Ann. Ann's got a team in this break. Listen to breakers. Breakers are ripping. Yeah, 7 Yankees. Who am I looking for in 23? You're fine. That wasn't even for you. Oh, yes. Riley Green. Gigantic card. Not going to ship it to you. Tigers, Casada. Not shipping it. Oh, that's different. We go to baseball and people leave. Usually it goes a little different. If you didn't see your team, let me know. I'll show you again after I'm done. Oh, it's this deal. I forgot how fun that was. I'll show you the list again after I'm done ripping the Stadium Club stack. I guess we'll rip the hockey and then call it a day. list again as soon as I rip all the SC. Hi, Beef Red. I didn't see Casada come in. What's up, Mark? This is the 23 Stadium Club. Bowman's Best. Something's going on with the host notes, so I stopped trying to. It was taking 45 minutes to enter the notes. Round 1 of 23. Probably rip this in hockey and see where we're at. Nothing else is filled. Trying to get Eloy's filled for 7 and bat flips filled for 9. If you grab a spot in those, you'll be entered to win a 20 or a Topps Chrome Football Blaster, guys. Could be potentially a $100 prize. I'll ship it to you sealed and you can flip it if you want. Just go buy one of those cheap break spots from Eloy or Bat Flip Hank. I think Hank's got $10 break spots left, and Goat's stuff is only like $18. You could win a Topps Chrome Blaster just for supporting the MBB fam. No trades? Oh, Reds for Red Sox. Those stadium clubs are going to piss me off. Baseball came back from vacation with a whimper. Mariners, Brian Frederick. Anyone else? Yeah, Mitch will be live on another channel, 10:30. You want to go over there and catch him. I don't remember the name of the channel or I would promote it. Click the link, it'll take you there. All right, Zach's in for the Rays and bat flips break. Braves for Mariners. Got it. There's nobody on at 10:30 tonight. Just bring them all over tonight. It's wide open. All right, is that it? I've got Red Sox for Reds, Braves for M's. All right, let's roll. Let's see how bad this stadium club flipping these around. You say that, but it looks like you're trying to get these guys over there. is what it looks like. Bo Naylor, Judge, Rodon, Going Yard, Goldschmidt, Julio, Josh Smith. Better be some heat in this, Furtman. Just kidding. Veritek. Greg Weissert for Farb. Farb got his PC. Greg Weissert. Mike, you think we should suspend him? Mike brings up a good point. Yeah, he posted it in Showroom too, I noticed. He did that while I was live. He went over to Showroom and posted it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. He waited till I paid him for his admin stuff and his promotional stuff. I cleared the slate with him, and then he pulled that. I'm on to him. He's playing the long game. We can vote on it if you guys want. Next thing you know, it'll be a Twitter chat where they just talk about us. Yogi. Furtman, I did notice after he left the last time I was missing a couple VHS tapes. Wander. Otani to 10. Beam team. Angels. It's for Tom Myers. Otani to 10. Actually, I'd be more concerned if there were even 5 in there. You think? On a beam team, 23? I'd be curious what you thought that would go for. Throw a number at me. I'm curious. Aranda. Mitch, what are you still doing here? Ninja says $2,500. It's funny because when I took Mitch to IHOP, we got breakfast that night. We got the sampler, and I got my eggs scrambled, and he got his poached. And I thought, that's an interesting choice. Gorman. That's why I can't take him to the zoo. How about a Harper Instavision? Phillies. Jason Gilliam. The Harper. to get this done, talk to the commissioner and get suspensions issued for some people. Zeke Duran, Rangers. It's for Amber. Well, you got me on autos, Furtman. We'll see what's in the best. Liberace. How many times have you guys seen that on like Twitter? Oh, the autos sucked. And they got like a $500 short print in their box. Oh, the autos were crap. I was going to say who the hell's watching the Rangers today, but probably you, Ben. All right, best. Which bear is best? Valera, Isaac to 199 Rays. That's for Corey Odlin. Giarty, Brewers for Ann Sheehan. Welcome, Ann. And if you want to join our Discord, let me know. Oh, Hoppy. Freeman. Henry Bolte, 150. That used to be a thing. That's for Casada. Said the same thing about Casada. Oh, is he doing well? McLean. John McLean. DePaula. Spencer Jones to 150. Me and Spencer Jones had a little thing going on. Celestin. Beltre. Padres for Mike Novak. Montes. Jazz. Roderick to 250. Yanks. Soto. Mervis. Brock Jones. That's Bridget Jones' husband. That's for Corey Odlin. Shellacked, right? Was what those were called. Jackson Holiday. Orioles for Rizzo. Again, round 2 is posted, guys. So we can run that back. If you want to do this again, round 2 is up. Ben, I have not seen it. I'm sure you've seen it, though. If you hurried up and smoked through it, I'd go ahead and run it. I mean, if you just went over there and destroyed it right now, I think I'm going to get to the hockey game last minute. I've got VIP parking, so I don't have to deal with the standard commoner parking drama that other people do at the Coliseum. Ohtani to 10. I'm kind of in a mood, if you haven't been able to tell. Mitch made it worse, but yeah, I'm kind of in a mood. Yeah, if you guys smoke through round 2, I'll rip it if you want. If you like it that much. I guess we're ripping the hockey. Let me see what my options are. Really wanted to get Eloy and bat flip stuff closed. Again, the Funko Wembies, supplies for days. The Disney blasters are back. There's 5 Disney blasters. That might be the last Disneyland blasters you see. Actually, there might not be. No, it shows 5. Marvel Chrome, that might be the last Marvel Chrome blasters. Again, you can rip them in the luxury of your own home. $73 left of the top load packs. I've still got them at $9. Somebody can have the last of it for $700 and use it for show inventory. You know what? $650. Somebody could have the last of it for $650, and I'd give you all the drawing entries for those 73 spots. So think, you might hit all 3 Topps Chrome blasters. You could use all of it for show inventory. And by some dumb stroke of luck, if you hit all 3 Topps Chrome blasters, you'd be living large. Because I would put it back at the original $10. I just marked it down here for a little bit while I was live. So it would be $720. I'll let you have all 72 spots for $650. And I'll honor the 72 drawing spots. Okay, so break spots. Furtman for tomorrow. Bat flips at 11. Eloy's down to 5. So bat flip and Eloy to try to win the Topps Chrome Blaster. So there's 16 spots left to try to win those. Bat flip has teams that are like $6 still, or $10. And Goat's WNBA Prism half case is $23. It's going to fill regardless. You might as well try to win a Topps Chrome Blaster. So the entries will be Furtman's 3 breaks from Tuesday, which are filled. Everybody in Eloy's WNBA Prism break, and everybody in Bat Flip's Heritage 2-box mixer tonight. Those people will be entered to win a Topps Chrome Football Blaster, courtesy of me. Just to kind of be a nice guy. All right, 14 left in Museum Stadium Club. 11 left in Bowman Draft. 18 left in round 2 of Stadium Club Bowman's Best 2023. So we don't have anything real close. Did we close the Stadium Club PYT? Did I miss that, or did we close it? Oh, it's on the stage. There's 10 left. Yeah, so cheap shot. Eloy's and bat flips are going to close regardless. You might as well you buy a $10 team and have a shot at a. And I don't care if you want the Chrome Blaster shipped sealed for a chance to flip it for cashola. So be it. Let's go after the hockey. All right, unless Mitch took all the hockey guys to different Discord district. All right, now here's where we'll lose everybody. What's up, Matt Johnson? I just saw your post up there. I seriously might pee myself, guys. I'm going to try to get this break done, though. Hey, can somebody tag hockey in general chat and Discord? Let them know we're ripping. Absolutely starving. Paul, are you still here? Levito? Paul, you clearly like it here, right? I love that you like it here. So glad you're here. We just keep getting more amazing people and layers of more amazing people. One day when I'm gone, there'll be like a virtual statue in the center of Discord. And like Furtman and Ryan and the younger guys will be like, yeah, I remember Ben was here. We'll have like a monument park. That's what we need. A monument park. I want to be the AJ Burnett of MBB. I want to be memorable place in history on the team. Furtman, you can be the Jacoby Ellsbury. Thank you, Joe, for posting the hockey. Ooh, except he tagged somebody's actual account. Yeah, it was funny with Ichiro. Yeah, you'll turn around, Matty. Yeah, they don't make statues like they used to. All right, Scooney's back in this. I guess this will be it for me unless something... How am I doing on time? Garrigan's in this. I could probably rip something else, but I don't know if it's there for you guys. All right, here we go. Let's draw some teams here. We'll probably kill it after this, I guess. I probably need to get going. It'll take me half hour just to pee. It's been backed up all day. VOD LPE. It almost looked like Volpe. We're one misplaced letter away from Volpe. Yeah, we'll end it after this. Rip this, clean up, get dressed. HPJWKA. Yeah, ever since somebody stole my brake mat at the game, I'm just like freaking, I don't know. All right, here comes the list. Tight trade window. We need to get rolling here. Let's see how many people are here. We'll rip the Series 1 first. I got jury duty next week. I've never done it before. Hopefully there's a way to get yourself out of it. Yeah, I know you got to call ahead or something. Where'd it go? Please bring summons to jury duty. You're required to call for a recorded message or access the website. Please leave your cell phone and all other electronic devices in your car as they are not permitted in court buildings. Your scheduled jury duty date, please bring your summons and report to the jury office check-in window. You have been selected to appear as a potential juror before the Allen Superior and Circuit Courts, the Allen County Courthouse. Wild are Paul. Paul, you want to trade the Wild for Brian's PC? Yeah. You know what I'll do in the middle of the selection? I'll scream, "Give me back my son!" Paul, do you want to trade the Wild to Brian for his PC? You're keeping him? I don't understand the response. You're keeping him. Okay. He's keeping him. Okay, there's the Series 1. Any trades at all, guys? Be a small crowd. I don't know if I told you, but the Series 2 going for like $250 a box on Dave and Adams. So we got in at a pretty good price. Yeah, I think this will be it. I think I'll be done after this break. We pretty much lost everybody. Nice job, though, considering how stacked up it was against us today. Pretty much no notice that I was going live. The tech issues. The middle of the afternoon start. Who starts at 1 o'clock? Not me, clearly, because I couldn't start on time. Guys closed a decent amount. We should get all that baseball tomorrow. Hey, nice job, guys. Thank you. Flare hockey is out. I turned it down on the pre-order, guys, originally. If you're interested in some, I can try to get us a little bit. Yeah, hang on, Anthony. I'll show you guys the list here in a second. If you want some, we can talk about it, but I didn't like where we were originally. I think I asked you guys when the offer was put out there. Yeah, and I didn't think it was for us, but if you want to rip a couple of them, maybe a mixer with some Series 1 or Series 2 or something else, we can discuss, but I didn't commit to a case of it, so I don't remember what's out after that, but I think I committed to whatever that is. I think I'm getting the women's stuff too, the PWHL. And you got the Panthers, the Bruins. All right. Here's the Series 1. Hello, Darnell Nurse. Young Guns Callahan, Bruins. For Anthony. Perfect timing. Clear cut. Carlson. Compadres. Our recap's going to be pretty light. I'm only going to hold back some pretty exclusive stuff, including the Young Guns. Scarrick, Young Guns, Isles for Caleb. Gatcomb, Isles, Young Guns. Oslin. There's an Outburst, Thrun to 25, Sharks for Paul Simmons. Cup Quest, Kreider. Encore Wyatt, Oriented, Braden Point. Speckle. Ovechkin, Sizzle Reel. Yeah, it might be SPX I've got. I think I also got MVP, but that's the stuff I give away at the hockey games. But I know I got the women's stuff coming. There's a Canvas Letang. Young Guns Sabrongo. Senators for Mike Allsworth. Kachuk. There's another one I think I've got coming too, though. It might be SPX. There's an Outburst DeMello. Luke Hughes, Sizzle, Rossi. Jenner, Chuck, Quillen, Lightning. Lightning are Paul, Veneers. Kachatov. Tracking systems. Speckle. End of this month? Canvas, Nikishin, Hudson. Young Guns, Abels, Flyers. That's for Scooney. Nylander. I am immortal. No one can be my equal. Skarek, Isles. Nah, that doesn't sound right. Mark Assault, based on what I got from my shop. McCann, Canvas, McDavid. He doesn't watch it super close, though, because usually I'm caught off guard. Dostal, Demidov. Guys, what's the best offer you can make me on that Demidov printing plate so I can pay that kid before the Comet season's over? Canadians, Levito. Especially, there's a Bedard. Especially if you're a Break Club token holder. I'll show it to you now if you want to see it. It's a young kid. I'd like to make his day, put a couple $100 in his pocket. I'm not taking any cut. We can even do it off platform if you want. Hershey, Speckle, Mueller Canvas, Young Guns, Canucks, Scooney. $250 maybe? Demidov 101 printing plate. I'll let you make payments on it if you want. Couple payments of $125. Ben Brunicky, pens. That way I could pay him before the season's over. Somebody's got to want that printing plate. Outburst Benson. I think it might be the only printing plate we've ever pulled. Canvas, Shikrin. Let him cook. McKinnon. Warren, Young Guns. If you've not seen it, I will show it to you. Pedersen Dazzlers. I mean, honestly, if he got $200, I think he'd be thrilled. He got the pack for free. Kaplan Flyers. But I don't want somebody else to say, hey, the comps are this. This kid got screwed. You know how people are. Kyle, Quinn Hughes. But nobody's sent me an offer or anything. Nystrom to 100 Hurricanes. That's for Scooney. Like I said, I'd let you break up the payments if you wanted. Fensor Hurricanes. Here is Canvas Hannafin Golden Knights. That's for Tulaski. There's a Schaefer. Islanders for Caleb. Anyway, if you're interested, hit me up. Carr. Finney. Wings for Garrigan. Pods. Canvas Carlson. Bume. Wild. Hudson Speckle. If you know, you know. McAvoy. Boomtown. Martin Popsicle. Uyghur. I'm completely out. There's a Misa. Sharks for Paul. I'm completely out of hockey base. I don't want you to send anymore. But if you want to donate any of this stuff, put it in shipping notes and give them away at the playoff games next weekend. Reinhardt. Wife's home. DeBrinket, she's not going tonight. Lynn Blum, she is absolutely buried in work, which is cool. More money she makes, less I have to make. I thought about just being one of those bum dudes. We all know the type. Stay home and play video games all day while their wife is the breadwinner. I mean, not take care of kids or anything productive, just play video games and be a loser. Olivier, $1.99. Jackets. That's for Tulaski. Bardakov, Avs. Like, not even do sports cards or any kind of hustle. Just sit on my ass. Mammoth. Dersey. I think we still have this in as Coyotes. Yeah, Tulaski. Markstrom. Lundell. I did have a friend that he was a stay-at-home dad for a while because his wife made more money and he was taking care of the kids. But, I mean, that's different. Oilers. Craig Dire Straits. Hudson. Brandsig Nygaard. Wings. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm going to sign off pretty quick. I'll flash the recap at you guys. Then I'm out of here. I got to get moving. Tippett. Kindle. Pens. Pens are Rapoli. Thank you, guys. Nikishin. Canes. Kudryavtsev. Canucks. I was on that for a little while, but I was getting too much rapid eye movement. All right, I'm out, guys. You are awesome. Thank you, hockey peeps. I will check in with you later.